Modern flagship smartphones are works of art. Sleek, shiny, precision-cut metal and glass that fits in our pocket. And most of us then just wrap up those technical marvels in a bulky hunk of plastic that adds 15% or more to the weight. The phone case. It turns out there's a magic weight for each case made for each phone. Go lighter than that and you lose some protection. Go heavier and you've just got added bulk. But there is one case that fits that line just perfectly, that is the lightest case you can get for an iPhone. Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by showing you the lightest case you can get for an iPhone. In this case, the iPhone 14 Pro, but the same concept will apply to most any iPhone. Look online and you'll see that even the more minimal cases weigh around 1.1 ounces or 31 grams if they post the weight at all. An iPhone 14 Pro, for example, weighs 206 grams, so slapping on a 31 case just made your iPhone 15% heavier. And that's the lower end when we talk about iPhone cases. There are even heavier, not to mention bigger and more clunky cases as well. So for the iPhone 14 Pro, a case that covers your phone but also gives you some reasonable amount of protection, the magic weight for that case, it turns out, is 0.6 ounces or 17 grams. Sure, there are bumper cases that are lighter, but they only cover the corners and camera bump on your phone, so there are some vulnerable spots. Other cases do come close to that magic number at 0.63 ounces or 18 grams, but the one case that does cover your phone and weighs as little as protectively possible is the Spigen Air series. In the case of the iPhone 14 Pro, for example, the Spigen Air hybrid case hits that magic number, 0.6 ounces or 17 grams. This is the lightest a plastic case is made before it gets too thin to provide sufficient protection. Even compared to other minimalist Spigen cases like the Ultra Hybrid, the Air is noticeably lighter in the hand and half the weight. The Spigen Air Hybrid is thin. The clear bumpers around the edges have some small air cushions built in for drop protection, but still the case is just millimeters thick. The edges of the case also sit just above the screen to give some protection if it falls flat on its face. Installation is easy, just remove the two stickers and squeeze your phone in. The case is very flexible too, so taking the Air Hybrid off is just as easy. This is a clear case, obviously, so you can still see the pretty colors of your phone, and it's going to feel a lot more comfortable in your pocket, especially if you're coming from a heavier case. It's not perfect though. Since the case is so form-fitting, the buttons, especially the power button, lose a bit of their clickiness, so the tactile feedback you would get from naked buttons is lost a bit. These aren't very expensive cases. They run about $25 to $30, and given that our phones are the piece of tech that we have in our hands the most, and probably the most expensive piece of tech we have in our hands the most every day, you'll appreciate the lightness, but also the protection that this case gives you. I'm always looking for lighter and smaller tech and gear that can do what I need it to do without compromising. And the Spigen Air is one of those things I've recently added to my kit, and you might want to as well, especially if you're looking for the lightest iPhone case possible. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and if it has, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. I'll have new videos for you every week, and I'll see you in the next video.